Yeah, a very good afternoon to everyone. And first of all, I should compliment and congratulate Indian Express for bringing out such a wonderful forum where the users as well as the service providers have been properly put in place. And it is also pertinent to bring out a very important problem which brought out during the panel discussions, like we have data, we have applications, and who is the users or where is the connectivity? So here comes probably the solution for the last mile. So AP Fibernet, AP State Fibernet Ltd is a 100% government-owned organization for providing last mile connectivity to the households as well as enterprises. So, the vision of the government goes like we have to give a highly scalable internet to households for a minimum of starting with 15 Mbps of speed, as well as the enterprises with minimum 100 Mbps of speed, and at a very affordable cost and a very scalable network. So we had a very elaborate discussion about how the entire digital ecosystem of AP is going on. The AP fiber comes at the base level where the backbone infrastructure is created for connectivity, over which the digitalization of all the applications like to the G2G, G2C services being done through ePragati, which is also very discussed in detail. And the apex part is the real-time governance. So that's the decision supporting body where we do the AML part, and which gives the solutions as well as the real-time suggestions for the administrators as well as the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. So we take care of the connect part of the entire vision. This particular, this entire project comes with a vision as well as the aspiration of our Honorable CM. And we established this AP Fibernet with the uniqueness which is portrayed here. First, Andhra Pradesh became the first state to get a unified license. We have ISP B license, and we have a national long distance license as well as UASL. And we are the first state to provide triple play, internet, voice, and IPTV to the last mile. There's the households in all across AP at a very affordable price of 149 rupees, which is the probably the the cheapest in the entire world. And we took this initiative with the right choice of technology, where we started with DWDM, IP/MPLS, and core and access network with GPON technology, which is, you know about that IP/MPLS, which is scalable, and it is really redundant to take care of a carrier-grade network in Andhra Pradesh. And this particular project, another uniqueness is we go aerial. The fiber was run aerial all across the state, and we could achieve the entire deployment of this particular 24,000 kilometers all across AP with a record time of 9 months. The project was executed in a record time of 9 months, and the services were rolled out in the matter of 11.5 months. So the idea is to cover 85% of the geographical area, where every gram panchayats are available within the reach of 5 kilometers from the points of presence. We have 2,454 points of presences situated in 33 by 11 kV substations, and from where the local cable operators and multi-signal operators take the signal out to the last mile to the households. And we have a unique technology called free space optical communication, which is, we have a collaboration with Google, the X, the original alphabet of Google. And this unique technology, which we use it for the middle hall, for giving the data, connectivity wireless, especially in difficult terrains, like in tribal areas, across the rivers, or any of the communication networks where you can't really lay even an aerial fiber. So this technology helps us to throw around 20 gigs of data across 20 kilometers wireless. So this has been first tested in AP, and now it is under commercial production especially for the AP. So this is a snapshot of how the journey of AP fiber come. The total network right now is 24,000 kilometers, all aerially piggybacking 33 kV poles all across the state, right from the Visakhapatnam, which is the NOC, Network Operating Center, and it goes across all the districts, mandals, and substations. And the entire project was rolled out in 9 months, and we reached 85% of the total geographical area where the GPs are spaced within 5 kilometers of reach of the POP. And we have a 24-core ADSS cable aerial fiber, and we have right now 2,464 points of presence, which is the largest in AP, perhaps for FTTH stuff. And the present NOC, the Network Operating Center, has a capacity of 20 lakh households, and we are upgrading, and the number count is going on. We provide triple play services like voice, data, as well as video. So for every household is been connected to fiber, and the fiber gives them 3 different services, like they have a fixed line telephone, they have a data minimum of 15 to 100 Mbps of speed, and videos, like we have a IPTV where we have around 302 channels with all the 3 bundled together for 149 rupees. And over and above the households, we also connect the institutions. We have enterprise level connections where there are government as well as private connections. We already connected around 8,000 different government offices, right from the districts, the divisions, and as well as the mandals, and it going down to the GPs as well. So we also give the backbone infrastructure for surveillance cameras. We execute statewide cloud-based surveillance, where we connected to around 20,000 cameras all across AP, which is running on this fiber. So as on date, the count is 6,57,000 as of today, and the count is going on. We are also we are implementing the BharatNet connectivity, which is going to reach all 12,920 villages all across, and we are also taking the aerial route so that the project implementation is expedited and probably completing within record time. So this is how the architecture goes. We connected the entire AP with 4 layers of different rings, right from the state ring, which goes as a backbone ring, with districts, mandals, and the delivery feeder ring, which is going to be there. So the entire network is right now 52% running on rings and 48% on through a linear architecture, which is going to be around 85% to 90% once the BBNL project is implemented. So, like I mentioned, the free space optical communication, which is an interesting technology, definitely that would I would like to have the attention of the techies here. So this is a near infrared spectrum of light, which is used for transmitting data up to 20 gigs of data across around 20 kilometers. So this has been tested for fog, drizzling, and all kind of weather-related disturbances for light. And it is working, and it's worthwhile to use, especially in difficult terrains. Especially there is a area, the tribal areas of Paderu in Visakhapatnam districts have been implemented, and the POCs with improvised version is also been taken care of it. So this is the big picture of how the entire network is been established and put into function. We have headends, like we can divide 3 areas like NOC, network, and last mile. The NOC, Network Operating Center, is in Vizag. We have 3 different headends where the IPTV headends, where the DRMs as well as the encoders are kept. And we have our internet gateways and AAAs been done in our network core switches in Vizag, and the IMS, the switch for the telecom SIP ring, is also placed in Vizag, as well as it's going to be in Pi Data Center in Mangalagiri. So we have the network elements up to districts, mandals through DWDM and IPMPLS equipments, and the last mile through local cable operators and multi-signal operators taking the fiber to the households, where they provide with a set-top box, which custom made, where the GPON as well as the IPTV elements are bundled together to form a combo box, where we provide a Wi-Fi hotspot within the box and provide all the 3 services together. So the household services, right now we reached around 6 lakh and households, where we provide TV, plane pass. The virtual classrooms are also been connected in the entire AP, which I'll just mention on the way. and we have music on demand, video on demand, and all sort of entertainment as well as the information which we are keeping in the entire cloud. So a specific project which we also right now we are keeping ready for the e-governance platform. There is going to be a channel or entire platform for e-governance where all the applications which is developed by the e-Pragati is going to be hosted here. So the access part, the last mile access part of the citizens taking the services of the government is going to be taken care probably of 60 to 70% form at the doorstep, where this particular boxes are going to be voice enabled, as well as it can be connected through a Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth to put a keyboard to convert as a computer. Any TV is connected with the set-top box is going to be a smart TV, and you can use it as a computer. So already few applications like rural and urban, urban taxation applications have been already tested, and we are going to host a whole lot of e-governance applications in this platform. We already, IPTV is a special or a kind of a special case where it is interactive. It's not like a unicast, it's not like a DTH or a cable where it is a one-way communications. It's a two-way communications. So any kind of interactions through video conferencing or a kind of a survey taken from the public or a kind of hosting the exam results which we did or reaching the homes really well. So the enterprises level, these are the services like we have we provide L2 VPN, we provide SIP trunks, and we handle one of the largest outbound calls, probably in India. We every day around 30,000 different nodes have been called in a single line of through audio conferences, telephone conferences every day, and we have bulk SMS provisions, and we have enterprise level video conferencing systems, voice over internet protocol, which is also coming up. We are going to apply for the voice over Wi-Fi part, because all our boxes are enabled with Wi-Fi hotspot, so we are coming out with voice over Wi-Fi as well. This is related to the special project we handle because of the backbone, this surveillance, cloud-based surveillance, where we connected around 20,000 cameras all across 13 districts of AP, which are high-end cameras, which does data analytics of red light violation, FRS for facial recognition systems, whatnot. All data analytical stuff which is used for law and order as well as traffic has been taken care, and we started the use cases going now. We provide the platform, and as well as we are implementing the project called virtual classrooms, which is different from the digital classrooms which you may know. And this right now we connected around 1,700 schools, the high schools, with in this platform, giving real virtual classrooms where we have a interactive studio network, central studio as well as a district studio, giving the real-time educational content and teaching, where the kids are being engaged real-time. And ladies and gentlemen, this has created a huge buzz as well as a lot of attention with the kids especially. The active engagement of the kids has tremendously increased, and this we are going to come out with the outcome of this particular intervention, where the critical conception science, mathematics have been phenomenally have been increased because the engagement of the kids is actively done here. So this is one project which we are expecting to complete in next couple of months, where we are going to connect 4,000 schools, and we are going to take up another 20,000 schools with the help of this network. We already rolled out of urban Wi-Fi of 4,000 such access points all across the urban local bodies of AP. We have a partnership with the HP Aruba through a microcare system integrator. We already started rolling out, and Google is our partner for the AAA as well as the captive portals and the maintenance of the application. And we have a monetization agreement too. We have a real commercial agreement between the Google in terms of the commercial viability of the project as well. And we are going to connect the rural Wi-Fi, where we have the Google's hotspot data, where the real data hungry citizens around AP, and we are going to locate all the APs in those locations as well. So this will also reduce the gap of the digital divide which we are talking about in rural areas as well. Because rural areas, ladies and gentlemen, the total numbers of 640,000 total households which we reached right now, of which around 78% are from rural areas and 22% are from the urban areas. So this is creating something, a phenomenal impact in terms of the data consumption and the behavior of the rural citizens as well. Personally, I was a project officer in one integrated tribal development agency, which is Schedule 5 area of the constitution, where we connected around 16 tribal villages for the first time in the history. And you won't believe, they made around 13,000 calls in a matter of 3 months. So you should believe that how hungry they are in terms of connecting to the real world. So it's going to really make a phenomenal impact in the way people are going to interact among themselves. So these are our overall initiatives which we have taken. Green are the things which we already accomplished. Yellow is in the pipeline, and oranges we already started. We have the conceptualizations and ideation phases done. And let me talk quickly about the green ones. So we are a technology partner for smart cities in Kakinada city as well as Tirupati right now. And we provide the backbone infrastructure for the connectivity of all the smart elements. We already, in Kakinada as well as in Vizag, we are going to connect around 11,000 different IoT nodes. And for network as a service, we are starting newly as a NAS. We are also bringing the NAS to us, and we are working out for the partners like Cisco, HP, and whatnot, for providing the NAS for all the enterprises what we have already connected. We have a separate subsidiary called AP Drones Corporation as well as AP Content Corporation. The AP Drones Corporation takes care of the drone-related activities all across AP, which we have taken already a handful of projects for mining, urban infrastructure, project monitoring, the green cover mapping, forest. We did almost 23 different projects already in AP. And AP Content Corporation is something unique, which also brought out from probably the vision of our Honorable CM, where the content or content part of it, which comes through crowdsourcing or generated by the government, have been accumulated in a content management system, which is centrally kept in a surveillance, in a cloud. And also this AP Content Corporation is also catering to the data requirement for the content requirement of AP Fiber, especially managing channels, broadcast, video on demand, educational content, agricultures, everything which we kept it in the VOD part has been handled by APCC. The yellow ones, we brought a lot of partners for providing the educational content, which we provide free of cost, some of to all the right now the present consumers. And we're also going to commercialize the educational content in future as well. And we provide cyber security services to the present subscribers, which is going to be a part of a NAS as well, network as service as well. And we're going to take up the SWAN, statewide area network, into AP Fiber, because we provide more bandwidth, and we're going to connect more nodes to come. And we have a plan to connect at least 12,000 different government enterprises till the GP offices this year. And probably the entire SWAN also going to be observed in APSFL. So the oranges, we have a concept of virtual employees, in the sense, the boxes what we provide is it has a decent computational as well as processing ability, where we can do all the distributed computations. For example, people sitting at home can participate in terms of distributed call centers, where the BPO stuff is going to be totally virtualized. So KPO, BPOs can be done sitting at their households without coming to or having a real estate for conducting it. We are doing a POC in terms of distributed call center for our own network, which we are going to come up with a new IMS solution. Our switch is also been ready. So this particular part is going to be rolled out probably in the month of June. We are coming out with a new concept of TV ATM, which probably in the next occasions I would like to say, because it's already, the conceptualization is also done. We have TV, e-commerce, telemedicines. We connected around 1,200 such sub-centers in the rural part, very remote part of the AP, and has been successfully been connected to the PSCs for where the tertiary care, secondary and tertiary care are reaching the sub-centers as well. So this is the latest development in where we are going to move to Android TV, which is this particular TV. I mean, will convert any kind of even a CRT TV into a smart TV, where you can have the Google Assist as an important tool to interact, to browse, to make your jobs done. Because these days Google Assist is not only showing or giving you the information, it also does your work. So that's going to be one important platform which we are adapting right now. We're going to roll out from the month of March, end of March. We are moving the entire UI, UX as well as the application to the Android. So we have quite a lot of other applications as well as the use cases which going to come. So this is it, and miles to go before we sleep. So we have reached around 600,000 households, and we have almost 10 million households to reach. So pray for us. Thank you so much.